Hey guys, Brian here with Rivet Graphics. Been getting a lot of messages and people asking me how I'm doing these rivets, and I figured it would be a lot easier just to show you guys and try to put it in multiple messages. So what I'm going to do is a little video here. I noticed a lot of you guys are putting videos up, so I thought I would jump on board with that and help you guys out a little bit with these rivets that I'm doing. I'm going to go over what I use to shoot, what I use to base it out with, the patina that I'm putting on here and how I'm doing that. But moreover, I'm going to show you how to get these rivets done and how to get them done right. I'm not saying that my way is the right way, but a lot of people like this. I've used 2 or 3 different methods that I've seen, combined them, and come up with this method of shooting. I'll go over some of the things, the tools and the little stencils and things that I'm using. Shameless plug time. FBS tape. These guys are awesome. This is what I use to stripe everything out with. I also used Pro Mask. This stuff is great. Comes with the tape built onto the paper. Everything is perfect. All you do is tape it off, tear it off. This folds down. A product that I can't see my shop being without is this stuff right here, man. This is awesome. The other thing I'm using is autographics tape. Again, FBS. You guys rock. This stuff is cool. Thinner stuff for, usually I use it to patch areas where I've masked. 2-inch, big areas, can't beat it. These guys, they've got the best product in the world, man. I've tried the blue tape, and let me tell you, I've had paint lift, I've had adhesive residue left behind. It's, you know, this stuff is just by far the best stuff I've found. Really awesome company. These guys are really growing in this industry, and you know, just if you can get your hands on some of this stuff, get it in your shop, pull some lines with it, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. With this helmet, I use the 16th inch green tape. They have different gauges of tape as far as soft, medium, and stiff. The orange and the green are basically what I use in the shop. The green will allow you just to keep doing curves. The orange is a little bit stiffer. So what you can do is you can pull a nice straight line with that, but it'll still curve and allow you to put a curve into your graphic without it buckling or getting the lift on the curves that you usually get. The things that we used for this particular helmet, as far as shooting it, I primed it, I based it out with good old Sealer Dark. And for you that are looking to buy the products that I did this with, this is AutoAir 4002 Sealer Dark. It's the base of everything that I shoot. I either shoot the white, I shoot the dark. I will, if I'm doing a red, I may tint my white with a little bit of red, get a pink tone to it. It helps with coverage. It also helps those colors pop and be a little more brilliant. For the graphics themselves, good old Wicked detail white, detail black. I pre-mix that into little 1 ounce bottles. I can always add a little bit of reducer into the cup of my airbrush if necessary, but usually the way I mix this stuff comes out of the bottle really good, and they're sealed on the top. You guys can get these from Coast Airbrush. Dave Monning, you rock too. Everything we usually have or see, you'll see in this shop, other than maybe our FBS, we get directly from Dave Monning. You guys haven't been to Coast, get on their website, www.coastairbrush.com. Awesome customer service, great pricing. They'll take care of you. You can call, you can ask questions. These guys are real helpful. When I first started out doing this years ago, you know, I had a lot of questions. There wasn't a whole lot of answers until I found Coast Airbrush. I got a hold of them, let me tell you, I got plenty of answers. They sent me in the right direction, and that's how this shop took off. So, with no more, you know, I'm going to go over a little bit of other things here. The transparent base, you guys always hear me talking about the 50-50 mix that I use. This is going to be a 50-50 transparent base. That means that the transparent base is 100% reduced because you're putting 100% of reducer to the paint that's in here. I always have the good old BCS bottom feeder, 2 ounce bottle, This helmet here, this next week, I won't be at this helmet. I've got some other things I got to do for my other business, so for the next week I'll be out of the shop. This will completely get covered with the transparent base that I teach you guys how to mix on our forum. It also helps lock in your artwork. A lot of the stuff that I'm doing on here, and I'll show it to you in a second, when I'm doing the patina on this, a lot of times the overspray itself is what helps blend that patina in, the dark streaks in this helmet that you'll see. I don't want to wipe those off. When I come back to the helmet and I start to shoot, I'll take my wax and grease remover and wipe down the helmet. It gives me a nice clean surface to start with. The wax and grease remover on a shop towel can remove some of your overspray, and that's actually what's giving you that blend for that patina. So you want to lock that in with that inner coat clear. You want to make sure that when you're done, if you're not coming back to your helmet or whatever piece of artwork you're working on, I always have that loaded. I'll do 2 or 3 misting coats just to lock it in. I'll hit it with the heat gun. I know that it's safe. Nothing's going to wipe it off. I'm not going to forget and wipe off half my artwork. But that's, you guys hear me talk about that inner coat all the time. I can't stress enough how much of a tool that just that inner coat clear is as far as using the Createx products. You guys have to understand that, I've gone through a lot of the problems, and I'm trying to save you guys from this and fast track you into being able to do really cool artwork and not have to deal with the problems that I've dealt with in the past. Today, I'm going to be using HPCSs. I'm going to have 2 of them. They're going to be loaded up, one with black, one with white. Makes the production on this helmet a lot faster. If you guys have a chance to get matching airbrushes like this, do it. At least 2 of these guys, especially if you're doing a job like this. It really helps to have the white and the black loaded. You can go in between them, and when I show you this technique, you'll understand why it works a lot faster. I go between the black and the white. For every rivet that's on here, there's actually 6 steps to get these rivets the way I got them looking. So when you have 2 airbrushes, it really helps out, because you can do your white crescents underneath your rivet, you can do your black crescents over the top, and you can just switch in between, back and forth between those airbrushes, and really knock this stuff out. If you had to do these with one airbrush, you'd probably want to eat a bullet, because you're going to go through a lot of airbrush cleaner, and it's going to take you 3 times as long actually. This is a template that I use, or stencil if you want, or template, or whatever you want to call this. It's basically, picked it up at one of our local art stores. They always have a little drafting section in there with these cheap little templates in here. You can see it's got circles and different shapes and stuff. What I'll do with these, I'll take a little bit of masking tape and I'll edge it right around the edge here, as you can see, all the way. What this does is it makes a overspray shield. As I'm hitting here, the overspray is coming up, it's going to hit this tape, and it's going to be deflected off and away from what I'm working on. This way I don't have to worry about the harsh line. If I were to just take this piece right here, not have this tape, start shooting here, you're going to eventually start seeing lines where this stencil is. This will deflect that off of the helmet or whatever you're working on. And as you move it around, it continues to work as a deflection no matter where you put this. So this really helps out. My first set of rivets I did, guess what? I had white lines, black lines. It was a mess. It looked horrible. I didn't like it. It got sanded off, and I believe actually Ed Hubbs is the one who picked this up from, this little splash guard, if you will, this overspray guard. It works out really well. So actually, you know what, guys? I'm going to stop yapping. I'm going to go to the helmet. I'm going to show you how I do this. Hope you guys enjoy this. Hope it helps you guys. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them underneath this video. I am going to post this up on our good old Createx Crew forum. And here we go.